Welcome back to the real crypto space, and today's video is going to be on Decentraland.
As you guys may know, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research, and hopefully you guys enjoy this video.
So 2021 has been a great year for Decentraland. We went up to, I believe, what was it, $5? Yeah, $5.85. 2 months ago was its all-time high. So even as Bitcoin started to dip, it reached its all-time high, which is very impressive. Meaning the market cap was about $8 billion. And obviously, metaverse has been blowing up. It's still blowing up. People are still trying to find the next metaverse project. But this one seems like it's definitely going to be staying around, and one of our next videos is going to be Sandbox, so that's also a huge one. So yeah, it's definitely something interesting to be looking into. But yeah, if we look into some news, now this is massive. So they've got a partnership with Vogue magazine, and that is one of the biggest fashion magazines out there. This is massive. Just after Fashion Month in the physical world, Decentraland will host a 4-day digital fashion week, replete with virtual shows, stores, and events. Here's what to know now. So if you go onto it, this is actually insane. You wouldn't think this would happen. This didn't exist. Decentraland didn't exist more than a year ago, and now they're partnered with Vogue. So just to think about that, it really is insane. Um, but yeah, if you want to read this, that's just something you can read. But I'll just briefly go into something. So virtual avatars will be walking the runways, some of which will be shoppable and wearable, meaning people can wear the digital items in Decentraland, and some collections will have a physical twin. For example, a person visiting MVFW might buy a digital item via an NFT and wear it instantly on their avatar. They can choose to sell that item, to keep it, and redeem the NFT to also receive the brand's physical complement. Not all brands will have physical components. While visiting a virtual store, they may scan a QR code to see a realistic looking 3D render of the item pop up in their physical space at home via a smartphone camera. Now that is just insane. Like, that is some futuristic type stuff right there. This is very, very bullish. Regardless of what's happening in the market right now, this is bullish. As we can see, we're about halfway down since the all-time high, 54%, more than halfway, and look where we're at now. So this could be definitely a good buy of what's going on right now. Maybe potentially, not financial advice. We'll see what happens with Bitcoin. But yeah, let's get into the technical analysis.
Great. So as you can see here on the monthly time frame, we still have a bullish structure intact. But guys, we are extremely bearish on the weekly and daily and so on. But as you can see, we've had that nice relief pump. So hopefully this can hold. But I am seeing, $3 as potential resistance if we do get up to $3 within a weekly. But keep in mind, guys, if that doesn't happen, a lot of people will be selling, and there'll be a lot of people, selling their positions, even if they are in a small loss, because, they are thinking of the bigger picture of when they can buy back lower and when it's cheaper. So that's something you got to realize. $3 is going to be a massive psychological level for a lot of shorting opportunities, and a lot of people will be aiming to be, selling short when the price reaches there. So yeah, I am seeing this as a potential fake out run before we actually do, dump even lower. But guys, I do want to say one thing. Okay, as you guys may know, Bitcoin as of right now is looking extremely bearish, and we are potentially going to be dropping all the way back down to 28k. So if I show you guys that right now, as you can see, this major support is where we are probably going to be heading. And in my opinion, I do think that once we hit 28k, that is when we could start experiencing some bullishness. So therefore, what this means for Mana is we are going to be having maybe a fake pump and then a massive drop back down, all the way back down to maybe around $1.20, and that is going to be a nice area for where there's going to be a lot of accumulation happening around this area. So around $1.25, let's say $1.30, when you should be looking for price to be buying. But guys, a lot of people chasing this breakout, even though they're thinking we've had a massive drop all the way from around $5, well $6 basically, all the way back down to $1.80. So people are thinking this is an amazing price to buy at. But guys, you got to keep in mind that as of right now, this cryptocurrency and the cryptocurrency ecosystem as a whole, if we go to the monthly, the monthly started off as being bullish, then became bearish. And in my opinion, we are going to be closing somewhere around here. And most likely, just from looking at this chart, we are most likely going to be having a massive drop even lower. So if what happened, the past 3 months, let's say the lowest performing month on a bearish month was, the lowest performing month was around a 29% dump. Let's say that happens one more time and I'll bring it down to here. We are most likely going to be having maybe a 22k, but we are going to be reserving it for 28k. So guys, what this basically means is we could actually experience 28k this month if it does happen. So if we actually do get that massive bearish month, we may actually experience that, and that is what we may end up seeing. So, guys, stay tuned. Make sure you are, you've got our post notifications turned on, because we are going to be giving you guys major updates, and it should be quite interesting to see what happens once we do reach, 32K and 28K, and see what happens after that. So yeah, guys, this is looking quite interesting, and it is looking more likely to be trading, because as you guys may know, the large funds don't look at the monthly. Sorry, they don't look at the daily, the 4 hour. They look at the monthly and the weekly, and in my eyes, we are most likely going to be dropping straight through. So keep that in mind, and hopefully you guys stay safe.
So that is it for this video. If you feel like you've taken any value from watching this video, then please make sure you press that subscribe button, also press that like button, and yeah, have a lovely rest of your day. Thank you very much for watching.